And government spokesman Eric Kiraithe is accusing a section of leaders in the opposition NASA of working in cahoots with some IEBC officials in order to sabotage the forthcoming repeat presidential poll. Speaking this morning, Kiraithe claimed that the conspiracy involves some commissioners resigning from their position in order to sabotage the poll on the 26th of October.
Note, the plan is not about the 26th October elections. The plan is to perpetually ensure that no democratic presidential elections are held in this country. The objective of the conspiracy is capture of state power without following the imperatives laid down by the Constitution of Kenya 2010, which was passed by Kenyans through a referendum. The overall aim is to create opportunities for a few unscrupulous individuals to enrich themselves through theft of public funds, of course, and other unconventional practices like drug trafficking, making Kenya a hub for international criminals. And the effect of this is that it will not only choke Kenya's development and progress, which we have been undergoing for quite a while now, but also make Kenya internationally a pariah state. The minute you have provided a hideout and an operating base for international criminals, then certainly you don't expect to enjoy very good international status. You don't expect to enjoy investors, and in that manner, the progress of a country. It make a few Pablo Escobars very rich, but certainly it will choke the country for the rest of us. The key pranks in this conspiracy is targeting the judiciary, the IEBC, the social media, the mainstream media, and of course a few members of the general public who are gullible enough to follow their leaders, in quotes, blindly. In the judiciary, judges of the High Court, Court of Appeal, and Supreme Court have been profiled and targeted for bribery. The bribery is to induce them to give court orders and interpretations of the constitutions and the law, which make the holding of a democratic presidential election perpetually untenable. So we are not talking about 26, we are not talking about 90 days. The plan is to sabotage this permanently. With the IEBC, the first tactic includes inducing the commissioners to resign at critical points in the process in order to sabotage the process. The second strategy is to commit them to continue making public statements which imply that the commission is not able to conduct elections on various excuses. I will read this. This scheme is in full gear, and one commissioner has already betrayed Kenya, picked their loot, and is now an icon in the conspirators' scheme of things. Without citing any incident or placing before a court of law any person or institution who has substantively moved to influence their decision, the compromised commissioners have continued issuing private and public statements to the effect that powerful forces have been interfering with their work, even as they continue clandestine engagements with the conspirators. The government would want to note with appreciation and much pride that several members of the judiciary and IEBC, both the commissioners and the key personnel, have been approached and flatly refused to betray the Constitution of Kenya. They are performing their professional duty according to their oath of office. The government takes this opportunity to salute those as true heroes of Kenya. Yesterday was Mashujaa Day. Those people who put Kenya first even in their professional offices, in spite of the size of the bribe, those are...
Right, it is a statement that was issued by the government spokesperson this morning, alleging a conspiracy by the opposition to compromise that repeat presidential poll. It is a statement